Hi, I'm glad y'all had a minute to stop by. Y'all come on in. Well, I told y'all I would show you some of the decor items I thrifted for the holidays. You may remember this little candle and candle shade that I picked up a bit ago. I've got it sitting here, this little table topper my friend Bonnie made for everybody in our quilting group last year. And for a tablecloth, I've just used the cardinal towel because it's just too pretty to dry off with, y'all. I left my mantle display the same way it was for Thanksgiving. I did add that one candlestick there without a candle on it. That's the one I picked up the other day that I showed y'all. And I added some poinsettia garland on it. Looks like one of my little candles is missing. It needs another battery. And here's the boyo Nathaniel stocking hanging there waiting for Santa to come tonight. Of course, he's 16, almost 17, but we still put it up every year. I knitted this for him way back when he was in love with that elf on the shelf. And so we still have the elf around here somewhere, and I'll show you some of his hijinks here in a bit. My dining room table display is pretty basic. I thrifted this centerpiece the first year we lived in the old blue house, so that would have been 4 years ago. And then I've got the LED candles in it. I did add the red berries to the centerpiece because it just looked a little bare and plain. You see our old cat back there in the back. He's pretty old. He's about 14 years old. That's Lewis. My Christmas cactuses, they're really Thanksgiving cactuses, are in bloom. And that's always nice and fun to watch. And this year at Hobby Lobby, I found this table runner that's got the blues and the greens that kind of go with my dining room chair cushions. Let me show you them. You see, they're kind of blue and green. So finally, I've got a Christmas runner that matches. And on my sideboard, I've got my old sugar mold. I showed y'all this at Thanksgiving, I believe. These little 3 pine trees, I thrifted them this past summer. And I'm not sure where the little centerpiece came from there, but it did have a Goodwill tag on it, so I'm sure I picked it up this past year. These old sugar molds, this is an actual sugar mold. They actually come like that, and they make cone sugar in them. I guess they still do down in Mexico, because you see in the Mexican groceries, you see the sugar in the cone shape. But this is an authentic sugar mold, not a reproduction, that I picked up. I thought I'd dim the lights and show y'all how these candles look with the lights down. I really like that look. Well, hey y'all, I wanted to show y'all my glass blocks that I thrifted, all lit up at night. Aren't they pretty? I've got 6 of them there. And up here I've got the icicle lights. You know what, I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna move back to show the whole porch. Well, here's the porch, y'all, with those icicle lights twinkling. They look really good. I'm really, really pleased. There's that wreath I hung up there. I showed y'all the other day. There's my glass blocks. Let me see if I can zoom in on them. They're just not gonna show real good at night, I don't think. But anyway, my old porch, it needs some help. It needs some work. Not this past summer, but the summer before, I had my husband strip the porch floor. It's cement. And it had a layer of red paint over a layer of brown paint over some yellow paint. It was just kind of a hot mess. Thinking that this year I would be able to paint it. Well, that didn't work out, because in February last year, y'all, I had knee replacement. And I'm gonna tell you, knee replacement is not for wimps. I am still not fully recovered. And I went to the therapy and I did the exercises, and I still did. And I'm just now getting to where I can kind of do the things I used to do. So maybe this year we'll get to give the old porch a facelift. But anyway, I want to show y'all the thrifted lights and the thrifted glass blocks. Y'all remember the old churn I thrifted and the greeneries I picked up, the little florals? I decided to put them together with this Let It Snow yard stake on my porch. Well, here are some elf hijinks. Don't know how we got up there. Well, hey y'all, this is Ginger with Ginger Snap Thrifting. It's Christmas Eve night. We had a front roll in and we have a lot of rain falling. So I'm sitting out here on the porch. It's nice and cool out here. I think it was about 70 degrees today, so it's nice that we're having this little cool down. But anyway, we will have colder weather coming in. But I wanted to take this opportunity to thank y'all so much for being a subscriber, for supporting me. I wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas, a very happy holiday season. I just pray that God blesses you richly and that He continues to bless you through the coming year. This is Ginger with Ginger Snap Thrifting. And Merry Christmas.